What is up with the animal cruelty in this pilot? Hey hooligans, today we are watching the unaired pilot of Avatar The Last Airbender. I didn't even know this was a thing until I saw a clip going around on TikTok and I was like, this could be a fun thing to watch together. Maybe it'll be cringy, maybe it'll be hilarious. It's just like life, who knows? But we're gonna find out.
Water.
Whoa, this feels so weird. Who the heck is that? Is that supposed to be Paku? Look how slow the bending looks. I mean, it feels like I'm watching like a Pokemon battle where the fighting animation is super slow. I mean, you can really tell that they nailed the physicality of the bending in the actual finalized version. Oh, that's sick. Look at that costume. I mean, it looks more like a samurai in this version. I might actually like this version a little bit more.
Air.
Whoa, it's the lion turtle. It's crazy to see how they already made plans for the future and they were thinking way ahead of things. Like the lion turtle doesn't appear until book 3, but it just shows how the creators were really thinking big picture things and the long-term plans of the show. Aang sounds like the Ember Island version of him. Oh look, there's even the little serpent from the Serpent's Past thing. I guess they probably had a collection of creature designs that they knew they were going to use throughout the show.
How the four nations once lived in harmony.
Oh my gosh, the little sound of the badger mole, that was so cute.
Lived in harmony. Only he could stop the ruthless firebenders. Nobody had seen him for 100 years. Until my brother and I found him. The Fire Nation will do anything to capture Aang before he masters all 4 elements.
This opening monologue is a little more wordy than it needs to be. You can tell that they made it way more concise in the final version. But it's honestly still really well done. Like, the exposition is probably still better than what they did in the Netflix version.
I must keep him safe until he's ready to fulfill his destiny. I believe Aang can save the world.
I think something that's always been interesting to me is how this show is framed in almost like it's Katara's POV. Like if anyone has seen Hamilton, the Broadway play, it's like Katara is the equivalent of Eliza, where she's the one writing the narrative and the history of what happens. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we just go straight to Zuko trying to capture them. They kind of just skip the whole like South Pole storyline.
You're swimming home in your armor. Again.
Oh, Zuko. Huh. That's actually kind of cool. Like, I feel like in the actual show, we never really saw firebenders working together, combining their powers to create like a huge fireball. I could be wrong, but this is actually a cool concept. Oh, what the heck was that animation? Appa looks like he's having a seizure. Oh, no way. We're seeing the serpent already. That was unexpected. Also, this frame that I just paused on, this is sending me.
Looking good, Kaya.
Kaya? Who the heck is Kaya? That's interesting. I wonder why they decided to change her name eventually to Katara. Because Kaya is Katara's mother and is also Aang's daughter. So that's very interesting that her original name is Kaya.
Kaya, we don't have time for this.
Keep it up. I said keep it up.
That was so awkward. They definitely probably had issues figuring out the timing of the comedy and stuff. So I don't think they had a problem with that in the final version. It was always very funny, but that was very awkward.
Braiding my doll's hair. Now that's playing.
I was 6.
Oh, Sokka playing with dolls. I wish they would have kept that little bit of lore in the final version. That's actually really funny.
And he's not my boyfriend.
Oh! Look at his face. That is so funny.
Here's the secret to bending.
My roots?
Use your legs.
Oh, so this is why Netflix decided to do the same thing in their version where Aang kind of trains Katara to waterbend for the first time. That's a very odd choice to adapt, but also really interesting to think about.
Be more food somewhere on this island.
So find it. I'm hungry.
Dang, Sokka, chill out. He's He's kind of really serious in this version. Oh, never mind, I spoke too soon.
I was just watching you. You know, trying to learn from your technique.
Aang's voice is so different. That is so weird. It's crazy how much of a difference it makes when you switch from one voice actor to another, and it really affects the perception of that character. Aw, yeah. The soundtrack is just so iconic. I'm really glad that they stuck with the original and they didn't change it.
You're way too important.
You're important too. To me.
Oh, he sounded so sad. He was like, "You're important to me." Is that what I think it is? No, they killed the serpent? That's crazy. They cut off its entire head? Wow, I feel so bad for it. Aw, Momo. It's funny that Momo is getting like more screen time than Appa in this version, but it's still interesting to see that all the animals play a really, really big part in the Avatar world. And I think that is something that is missing a little bit from the Netflix version, right? But it also makes sense because they're probably really expensive to animate. But if they have room in their budget for season 2 of Netflix, they should definitely try to have the animals do a little bit more, because it is really important to make it feel like it's a fantasy world and a lived-in world instead of a green screen room.
I'm talking to you, Scar Boy.
Oh, that's not... In the sense...
Search the island. He's probably hiding under a rock.
That was good, that was good. That was good comedic timing. Hey, this is actually a really cool location, especially for like a one-off setting. If they ever made an Avatar fighting game, I feel like I could totally see this as one of the stages. Hey, let's go, Momo. Momo's little like theme song is so funny. Okay, this is kind of funny, because why are the firebenders using water to put out fire when they could just firebend to put out the fire? I don't think they did that in the finalized version, but I just think this is kind of a hilarious mistake. Oh, that's cool. Wait, did Zuko do that in the final version, like use fire blades? That's such a cool idea. I wish they did that more in the final version. Imagine if Zuko like eventually could make fire blades, and after he, you know, gave up being the blue spirit, he could still kind of use his sword fighting abilities. Who doesn't like fire swords, right?
Stupid short firebender ropes and stupid short Aang.
Okay, this whole time I've been trying to figure this out, but I think Sokka's voice actor is different, but he actually sounds really similar to the eventual voice actor. So they kind of nailed exactly what they were looking for in terms of Sokka. What? Whoa, Aang could already go into the Avatar state. What was that reaction? Aw, he saved Zuko, and he like grabbed him with his legs. Look how happy he looks. Aw, they're so cute. What is up with the animal cruelty in this pilot? They really did that bird dirty.
You're flying with the Avatar. Start acting like it.
Oh, my boy's got Riz now. Okay. Wow, that was honestly thoroughly entertaining. It's so interesting to see where everything began. And let's just be so grateful to Nickelodeon and whoever made the decisions to greenlight the show, because this series is everything. And you know what? I'm gonna go binge Avatar for the 20th time, so I'll see y'all later. Hey hooligans, thanks for watching this video. If y'all enjoyed this, make sure to go check out another video. I just made a reaction to Madam Web, which was hilariously bad. Or I have some other Avatar content on here as well, so I will see y'all there.